talk about this Unizik girl who now I heard that she's been expelled.
Excuse me.
Can you imagine? Just cheating.
I've been meaning to do this video before, and I got caught up with some things and I never did the video. But I want to talk about this Unizik girl who now I heard that she's been expelled, you know. But that's not the end of the road for her. You know, sometimes people have to go through these things. I don't question the school authorities. They have to do, as long as it's done, you know, under a very fair arrangement. Okay, let there be a committee, disciplinary committee, let them do their investigations, let them try the case. Maybe they are suspending her, what they use, sacked her from school, expelled her from school for now, no problem. But the fact that I want to mention, I was really disappointed when Daddy Freeze did his video and he was saying, oh, the girl is from a home where there's no home training. Really? Are you kidding me? How people, you see, this cancel culture is very wrong, and people just like to follow the bandwagon. They just follow the part that every other person is saying without being objective. Let me tell you something. I watched that video over and over again, and even the second video where they were showing where the girl, some lecturers passed behind a girl that was doing TikTok video and she turned and smiled. Are you trying to tell me that that same girl will not have smiled to somebody else in the past? Do you know how many times they've done TikTok video? But let us analyze the video in itself. The video starts with the lecturer. This girl is doing TikTok video in a space that obviously they've been doing these TikTok videos. You know, I think we must be very careful. We are supporting a dangerous trend, especially amongst our students and amongst our youth, and especially the women. We cannot be supporting a situation where people's rights are being trampled upon. Do you think this thing that happened in Nigeria can happen here in Canada? No way. In a university, among university students, it is not possible. It's just like that video where they were cutting the hair of some students, cutting their hair before they enter. Come and try it here in Canada now. You can't. You can't. In Nigeria, some lecturers arrogate a position to themselves that makes them feel like gods. I remember those days in school, some lecturers will tell you that you cannot pass my course. We mustn't support those kind of things. So let me come back to the video. This girl obviously does this TikTok in this place. Other people do their TikTok videos there. It's like an open place. It's the corridor. It's where students gather waiting for the next course. Okay? This lecturer passes this girl, knows very well that she's doing TikTok video, but decides to push her. Whether it is smart. Here you can't touch somebody. If it was in Canada, that lecturer would be sued. Within our Igbo community, our Nigerian community here, there are people, I know of 2 cases, they lost their job because a girl said that, what did they even say? That they brushed them. I think that's what it's called. It said it brushed me or it touched me. They lost their job. That is, even if you see the way they will name that thing, you will not believe it. This one, not that he brushed her accidentally, but he actually touched her. Notice that when he touched the girl, it didn't even, it's not like the girl was not blocking anything. She didn't even shift. This man still passed freely. He could have passed without touching this girl. And when you see that the person is doing a TikTok video, if really you don't want to be in that TikTok video, since it is a public space, you would have stopped and said, excuse me, let me pass. She will stop the video or she will pause it. But you decided to walk behind her and get caught up in that camera. And after you showed up in somebody's camera, something they were doing in a public space, you now turned around to tell her to delete the video. Who are you to tell her how to react? I do content also. You don't know, she must have rehearsed the thing. That point in time, haven't you seen when people are doing video and somebody walks into their video and they're upset? She's upset. And when you do that, she reacted the way she reacted. We don't know why. Then you now say, why should she? You beat a child and you said the child shouldn't cry. Show me where there's a specification of how you should react when somebody enters your video. The lecturer agreed that he said the girl should now give him he now went, do that with a boy who is in frat in school. Let them see whether they will not break you're lucky that it's a woman. Go, you see, that's why women should not support this. Go and do that to a guy who don't smoke Igbo. He's doing TikTok. How na day nah, just dey chill out here. Just dey chill out with my guys. I don't day. We don't day. Go and take the phone from him and tell him that he must delete it. Make them not come break your head with axe in the night. But because you saw, or do it to some girls that there are some girls that when you see, when you know what they do, when you look at them, you think twice. Because we have them in school too. There are some very rough girls who have big boyfriends or men friends outside. If you do anyhow, they will show you anyhow. So that lecturer put himself in that situation. Then look at when he was struggling with the phone back and forth. What's your own? It's a public video. Like one time that we went to cover something, somebody was saying, event wedding. Somebody came to us and said we should go and delete her from the video, that she didn't give us consent to appear in our video. I say, you dey mad. So that's exactly what happened. You walked into somebody's video. Now the person has to delete the whole content because of you. So it's not right. That guy put himself in that situation and he should just endure it. Should the girl have reacted a little bit differently? Yes, in every situation, there are 1,000 ways that people can react, but it's easier for you to analyze the situation after it has happened and say this person should have done this or done that. But you are not there. You don't understand the whole circumstances. What did the lecturer expect? The girl will just give you the phone like that. Well, that is one way of reacting. But then when she didn't give you the phone, that's also another way of reacting. She had just walked away, but you stayed there and he was dragging you. She's angry now. That's our way of go and take a toy from a little child and see how the child will react towards you. You think they care? Go and take the child. You see, take a child's there's this video online where one small boy was dancing with, I don't know if you saw it. Small boy was dancing with one small girl. The father came and carried the girl. This boy thought he was kicking the man on the leg, as tiny as he is. That's his own reaction. What you did is like committing murder to him. And this is a child of maybe 2-3 years old. But that his reaction is very classic. He's fighting. He just took his babe. Do you know how much he worked to get that babe to even be dancing with her? You, the father, will come and carry the girl. You, the man, is ready to kill you. So I think it's unfortunate that this girl is being cancelled. I think it's unfortunate that why don't I even remember this name? They've expelled her from school. But I hope that's not the end. I hope it gets sorted out. You can discipline her, and that she eventually continues with her education, and let it be a note of warning to lecturers These things that people do in Nigeria is not good. Don't play like you are a god. You are not God. Have some respect for the students too. Okay, it's just because in Nigeria we do things differently. Students too, because it doesn't mean that the students don't also disrespect lecturers. Students that disrespect lecturers should also be careful. You know, there are things that you can do, but sometimes it doesn't work out exactly the way you expect it to work out. So also bear that in mind and be willing to well, take whatever comes to you. But I had to leave it there and let people understand the way I see this whole thing. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.